So each time you visit the hospital, okay, as an HMO enrollee, there's what we call verification. So verification is the same thing as check-in. Like the hospital needs to what? To check you in as an enrollee. Now, the aim is to know whether your insurance policy is still active or what, or not. It's not applicable to only your own HMO, okay? So not like somebody will look at your face and say, oh yeah, go and clear yourself. No. It applies to every enrollee from all the what? The HMOs. Now, why do we do verification? Now, your health insurance policy, that's your insurance arrangement, it has duration. Now, your company may do maybe 6 months or 1 year. So if, for instance, your company has done 1 year insurance policy, it means that the insurance policy for staff of that company, not only you, would last for what? For a period of what? 1 year. So that's to say your employer, your company, has made payment, which we call premiums, health insurance policy. So that payment has been what? Made by your what? By your company to your what? To your HMO. Now what the HMO tells the hospital is, please do ensure that each time our enrollees do visit your hospital to consult, ensure you what? You check, okay? Or you verify their policy to be sure that they are still what? Active on the scheme. Now, any staff could resign. For instance, now if you get another job, you may decide to resign from your current company. Are you following? So if you have resigned, automatically your employer will also communicate your HMO that this person is no longer our staff. So in that case, the HMO, relying or working on instruction from your company, will deactivate your insurance policy. That's to say your insurance policy will no longer be what? Be active. So if you now go to any hospital to take treatment, and the receptionist, the front desk staff, by the time you approach them, they send your name to what? To doctor to go and consult. Without sending you to the HMO unit for clearance or for verification. At the end of the day, you would have taken treatment. The hospital will now send bill to your HMO at the end of that month. The HMO will bounce that bill. They will not pay because their own argument will be that your insurance policy was not active as at the time you had that treatment. And in the agreement between your HMO and your hospital, your HMO stated it clearly in that agreement that the hospital is expected to verify you before you have access to what? To doctor. So when you are verified or when your insurance policy is verified, these days, a number of HMOs have portals. So the HMO customer care persons, by the time you approach them, they will definitely go to your HMO portal, okay, and impute your policy what? Number. Are you following? Then the portal will communicate, okay, this person's insurance policy is still what? Active. Please do grant him or her access to what? To care. But if that is not done, you now say go and see doctor, month end. The hospital will not get what? Payment. So in a way, verification ensures that enrollees whose policy are still active will be the only ones to what? To access care. Enrollees whose policies are no longer active, will not what? Will not access care. So that way, the hospital will not what? Will not lose money. Are you following? So it's not like it's only applicable
but
to
it's
only.
not like it's every week that I come here I will go for verification.
Verification is actually done each time you visit the hospital. So if you come today and you now come back maybe 5 days after or a week after, you are expected to be what? To be verified. Now, like when a month is approaching an end, like this January now, today is 21. January has like 10 days left. For a company that started an insurance policy with a particular HMO, say at the beginning of is it like February last year, the policy is to expire at the end of January this year. Okay, at the end of January this year. At the end of January this year. At the end of January this year, if the policy is to expire at the end of January this year, are you following? So it follows that if you come here, for instance, like say January 29, that's 2 days to the end of the month, and you now come back after like maybe 5 days, which will be like around February 2nd or February 10th. If the hospital assumes that because this person was here 3 days back, his insurance policy was active, so let him or her go and consult. By the time you now take treatment that February, if your insurance policy is no longer active, remember how we calculated it, like you did 1 year policy starting from February last year, that's beginning of February last year, okay, to expire end of January this year. So that means that by beginning of February this year, your company is expected or was expected to have reactivated or renewed their insurance policy. If that is not done, and any of their staff goes to any hospital and take treatment, that hospital fails to what? To verify. If your insurance policy is not active at that point, the HMO will not be liable to pay. Okay, so verification to a large extent, that's where the hospital's money lies. But when you verify as hospital, you verify HMO enrollees before you now treat them based on what their HMO says. Then they can go and take treatment. But without verification, you treat. If the person's insurance policy is no longer active, it's at your own financial risk or detriment. So do you have any other question?
No, thank you.
So thank you very much, Cynthia. Thank you for coming to consult me. I do appreciate. And you, my fans, thank you for watching my video. Thank you for following my page. I appreciate you. Then again, this is my book. It is titled Practical Working of the Health Insurance System. You can find this book on Amazon. It is available in hard copy. Then the soft copy is on Amazon. So kindly go to Amazon and search Practical Working of the Health Insurance System in Nigeria, authored by Osimi, Chukwuka. Please do buy a copy of the book. Thank you very much. I do appreciate each and every one of you.